Okay, yesterday when we were inside of Photoshop, I talked about changing your workspace. So I would highly suggest making your workspace so that it is in typography workspace mode. That's going to give you your correct panels on the right hand side along with your layers, because we need to have our layers up in order for this to work. You probably want to change your toolbar so that it's double wide as well. The next thing you want to do is find your files. For this demo, we're going to use the ones that I've got saved on the P drive. I'm going to go to File, Open, go out to the P drive to Shared Files, Bond, go to the Screen Printing folder, and I'm going to get my files. I've got two of them in there. I've got the tree and I've got the bike. We're going to open up the tree first. After opening up the document, the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and unlock the background. If we take a look at the layers panel here, you can see that there's a lock symbol on that panel, on the layer. To unlock the layer, it's really easy. All you need to do is just double click on the layer itself, and you can rename it. Click OK, and the lock symbol will now go away. So now you've got full editing ability of that layer. The next thing I want to do is go up and change my threshold. I want to take this from being a color image to strictly black and white. So the easiest way to do that is go to Image, Adjustment, and then down to Thresholds. We're going to go ahead and adjust this out so that we get the proper amount of contrast that we're looking for. Click OK. So now I've gone ahead and I've got the right amount of contrast. The next thing I want to do that we didn't do yesterday was remove the white. To remove the white, it's really easy. We're going to go to Select up top on the File menu bar, and we're going to go down to Color Range. All I do then is take my eyedropper, click in the white area, and then click OK. And now you can see, if we zoom in, I've got marching ants that go around the outside of my document, and all I have to do is push the delete key on the keyboard, and then I end up with the checkerboard pattern behind it. Whenever you see the checkerboard, that means that it's completely transparent. Control D will deselect your selection. That's something we did not do yesterday. The next piece I want to do is talk about the mask. We want to put that on there so we can do non-destructive editing. So I go to Layer, Layer Mask, and I'm going to Reveal All. And then you notice over here on my Layers panel, I now have two little thumbnails on one layer. The first thumbnail is the photo. The second thumbnail is the mask. To work with my mask, I just got to make sure that it's active, so I click on it. Then I come back over to my paintbrushes. You got two colors on your swatches over here. You got black and you've got white. Black is going to hide, white is going to reveal, so just make sure you know that when you use your paintbrush. To change the settings on your paintbrush, you go up top to the control panel and you can change it. Most of us are probably going to work with 100% for our hardness. We come out to our document and we can start hiding things. Oops, I made a mistake. I come back over here, I switch my white so that it's sitting on top, and I can just color back over the top of it and pieces will come back. I'm going to switch this over to black, make sure I get rid of all the unwanted pieces. There we go, I just did a whole bunch at once. Get these little straggly branches that kind of hang out the end over here. I want to clean those up, the ones that kind of floated away. So I've got that one done. Let's go ahead and do the bike real quick. I'm going to go back to File, Open, get the bike, click Open. Here's the bike force. Rename the layer so that it's unlocked. Go to Image, Adjustment, Thresholds. Adjust my threshold to where I want it to be. Click OK. This one here doesn't need any masking, but it does need the white removed from it. So I'm going to go to Select, Color Range, and I am going to click on the white. Click OK. Push Delete. It's now deleted all of the white from it, even the stuff in between the spokes inside of the brand name of the bike there. Control D to deselect. Now I need to create a document that is the right size for my shirt. So I'm going to go File, New. Remember when we create this document, You need to measure and determine how big you want it to be on your shirt. For this project, we're going to do 8.5 by 11. We do need to change the resolution though, so that it is set to 300. Click OK. Now I got to be able to see all three of these windows at the same time so I can join them together. So I'm going to go to Window, Arrange, and 3 up vertical. So now I can see all three of my windows. If I click on the tree, then I'm going to go to the Layers panel. I'm going to drag and drop that onto my new document. Control T is for tree transform. I can blow up my tree, make it bigger. I'm holding Shift and dragging from the corner. It's really important you drag from the corner. Push Enter. That will finish the command. I can go back to my bike, drag and drop that onto my tree. Control T to free transform it. Place it on there, and now my bike is going to look like it's going down the hill. So that is the basics of that. Make sure you save it as a Photoshop document when you get done, and everything should be okay. Now go ahead, I'm going to open up your computer, and you can go ahead and try this yourself.